Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into an essential skill that can transform the way you approach problems and make decisions: critical thinking. Critical thinking. It sounds serious, doesn't it? It's about thinking clearly and rationally, understanding logical connections. In an age of information, it's a fundamental tool for navigating reality. It helps us distinguish fact from fiction and make informed choices. It's a practical, learnable discipline. Asking questions, challenging assumptions, and working through information. We'll explore 5 tips to boost your critical thinking abilities. Prepare to engage your neurons. Let's begin. Defining the problem clearly is crucial, yet often overlooked. Imagine an astronomer with vague coordinates. Their telescope will scan space aimlessly. Without a clear problem, your mental energies scatter. A well-defined problem is your North Star. Jumping to solutions without a plan is like launching without a flight plan. This leads to addressing symptoms, not the root cause. Once your problem is as sharply defined as a newly ground lens, your next mission is to gather the raw materials for thought information. This is the fuel for your critical thinking engine. Think of an astrophysicist, their problem clearly stated. They gather data across the electromagnetic spectrum. The richer and more diverse the data, the more complete their understanding. Similarly, the more relevant information you gather, the more robust your critical thinking. Chapter 3. Tip number 3, the cosmic sieve, scrutinizing your data. You've defined your problem and gathered your information. Now evaluate the evidence. Transform into a critical assessor, separating the wheat from the chaff. Interrogate, challenge, and understand your data's true weight. Identify and account for bias in your sources and yourself. Recognize cognitive biases to mitigate their influence. Scrutinize your sources for agenda and balance. Assess relevance and accuracy with healthy skepticism. Chapter 4. Tip number 4. Expanding your universe. The value of diverse perspectives. Having rigorously evaluated your evidence, it's tempting to believe you have a complete picture. However, true critical thinking demands that we actively resist the gravitational pull of our own singular viewpoint. Our 4th tip is to consciously seek out and consider alternative perspectives. It's easy to become comfortable within our own echo chambers, reinforcing what we already believe. But the cosmos of ideas is vast and varied, and limiting ourselves to one vantage point means we miss out on a richer, more complete understanding. Exploring different angles helps us identify our own blind spots. It can uncover novel solutions we hadn't conceived of or reveal flaws in our reasoning. Think of how different astronomical observatories contribute to a more holistic understanding of cosmic phenomena. Engaging with opposing arguments can also strengthen your own, if they can withstand the scrutiny. Make a conscious effort to read authors who hold different views. Engage in respectful dialogue with people whose experiences and beliefs differ from your own. By embracing a multitude of viewpoints, you protect yourself from dogmatism and cultivate a more nuanced, robust understanding of the world. Chapter 5. Tip number 5. The observer effect, reviewing your intellectual journey. You've navigated the intricate pathways of problem definition, information gathering, evidence evaluation, and considered a universe of alternative viewpoints. You've likely arrived at a conclusion, a decision, or a solution. But the voyage of critical thinking doesn't quite end there. Our 5th and final tip is to engage in reflection, to step back and review your entire thought process. This metacognitive step, thinking about your thinking, is what transforms experience into wisdom. Examine the process itself. Were there any hitches in your problem definition? Did you overlook a critical piece of information? This isn't about self-flagellation, but about honest self-assessment. Next, turn your reflective gaze upon the conclusion itself. Does it logically flow from the evidence you've curated? Consider any potential unintended consequences or ripple effects of your conclusion. This practice of reflection is what truly cements the lessons learned and propels your critical thinking skills forward. Each problem you tackle becomes a learning opportunity, a chance to refine your approach. By consistently reviewing your intellectual journey, you're building a more powerful, reliable, and adaptable critical thinking faculty. And there you have it, 5 fundamental tips to significantly boost your critical thinking skills. From precisely defining your problem like an astronomer targeting a distant star, to meticulously gathering and evaluating your evidence, to expanding your intellectual horizons by considering diverse perspectives, and finally, to reflecting on your entire cognitive journey. These aren't just academic exercises, they are practical tools for navigating the complexities of our modern world with greater insight and effectiveness. Remember, critical thinking is not a destination you arrive at, but an ongoing voyage of intellectual curiosity and rigorous inquiry. We encourage you to start applying these principles in your daily life, whether you're tackling a major project at work, making a personal decision, or simply trying to understand the news of the day. The more you practice these skills, the more intuitive they will become, transforming from conscious effort into a natural mode of thought. The universe, in all its breathtaking complexity, rewards those who approach it with a questioning mind and a commitment to understanding. Your own mind is an equally wondrous universe, capable of extraordinary feats of reason and insight. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Keep thinking critically. Keep questioning. Keep exploring the vast landscapes of knowledge that await. The power to understand, to innovate, and to make a difference lies within your ability to think well. Until next time, keep your mind open and your gaze fixed on the stars of understanding. See you next time.